to Chewing the Fat with Wendy, Harry, and Miss Little Sally. We are in the front room. We thought we'd change it up a bit, you guys. Anyway, how did everybody do on the Kickstart Your Weight Loss for January challenge, you guys? As everybody knows, for those of you who are brand new, Harry and I had the zombie apocalypse lockdown virus, and we are recuperating from that. I am still having bouts of fatigue. Harry is doing much, much better. He, when it started...
Some good living.
When it went into his lungs, we took him to urgent care and they put him on a bout of antibiotics, zithromycin, which is Z-Pak, which I think really knocked it out.
It did. I think
for
it knocked
him.
it out pretty well.
Besides the fact that we had the monoclonal antibodies as well. So we decided we were going to do something a little bit different for February. We are doing a February Spring into Weight Loss BBBE challenge. But we're doing it Wendy's way, of course. Now, for those of you who follow Dr. Ken Berry, you can do hardcore BBBE. And you can follow along with us. But I have modified it for Harry and I based on the way we would like to do this challenge for the month. And you are welcome to do it your way and follow along. You're welcome to do it our way and follow along as well. But I'm going to read how we're going to do this and share this with everybody. Now, I'm going to have this posted on the Facebook group, Loving It on Keto with Wendy fans. It's free for everybody to join. And Harry's going to put the link right down here below. And he's also going to have this uploaded to our website tomorrow for everybody so you can download it. So let me read
Get your own copy.
How we are doing this so you guys can get your own copy. And yes, like I said, we've modified it for Harry and I. You can do it hardcore Dr. Ken Berry's way, or you can do the modification, or you can modify it the way you need to for you. Do it your way. But this is how we are doing it, Harry and I. And we hope that you would like to jump on our challenge and do the February Spring into Weight Loss challenge with us. Anyway, number 1, Tuesday is the 1st. And every single day of the week, all the way down the calendar, all Tuesdays are going to be the same. All Mondays are going to be the same. All Tuesdays are going to be the same. All Wednesdays are going to be the same. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So you know if it's Tuesday, it's going to be this. If it's Wednesday, it's going to be this, and so forth and so on. There are also notes at the bottom here that go into a little bit more explanation for everybody. We're not using a do's and don'ts foods list. We're going with the notes this time because it's going to be much simpler. We're narrowing the window on the food types that you eat this month. So let me begin. The first starts on Tuesday. So every single Tuesday, we're starting with a 16-hour fast or 8-hour eating window. What does that mean? From the time you eat your last bite of food the night before till you break your fast and eat your first bite of food the next day, you should have at least 16 hours. And at least 8 of those are going to be when you go to sleep. Or you can do an 8-hour window when you break your fast and eat your first amount of food. You have 8 hours to finish your last bite of food for the day, and then you're done for the day. It's going to be a regular BBBE day. What does BBBE mean? It is basically short for beef, bacon, butter, and eggs day. Now, what does that mean? Basically, beef is actually all ruminant animals. So I've got a note below, down here, there's notes, so make sure you look at them. So all ruminant animals, you can have cattle, which are cows, you know, any part of them. That includes hearts, lungs, livers, kidneys, you know, brains, if you can get it, the tongue, all of those things.
Okay,
it's cattle, sheep, and that's domestic sheep and mountain sheep, you know, wild sheep. That's goats or mountain goats, you know, bighorn sheep. They're all ruminants. So cattle, sheep, goats, bison, buffalo, deer, all of the different subspecies of deer, red deer, mule deer, white-tailed deer, whatever type of deer you have in your neck of the world. Elk, moose, reindeer, etc. And you can Google ruminant animals because there are so many. If you live in a different country, you have different ruminant animals. So look those up. You can also have bacon, which is one of the B's, and all pork products. So you can also have all eggs. That can be chicken, duck, goose, fowl, guinea fowl, quail, pheasant eggs. You can have all of the eggs, and you can also have bone broth, plain bone broth. Okay? Now, that is every single Tuesday we are doing that, straight down the calendar. For Wednesday, it's going to be a lean meats day. That's what I'm calling it. So you get to eat all of the fowl, and there's a note, second note down, line, and lean meats are going to be all the fowls, which is chicken, turkey, duck, goose, game hen, also all the fish, small fish, large fish, and shellfish, and also all eggs. And limit your fat that day. Don't go heavy on the fats that day, okay? So on Thursday, it's going to be a regular BBBE day, and you can add keto chow, one keto chow to any single one of these days. If you have keto chow, you want to use keto chow, you can use keto chow. I use the beef base keto chow for my BBBE bread, and I've shared that recipe, so Harry will put the link below or up above, and he'll link it in the back end so you guys can go and look at that. It does have cream of tartar, just a little bit, but when you slice your bread into 14 or 16 slices, you're getting a very small amount. Don't put allulose in that day, and you're good to go. So Thursday is a BBBE day. You can add the keto chow. And something I've also added across are some kind of movement. Get your body moving. Take a walk, resistance, or lift your weights. What are you laughing at? A movement? That too. You want movement, regular movements too. But move your body, basically. You move your body on Tuesday, you take a walk on Wednesday, you do resistance or lift weights on Thursday. Friday, you take a walk. Now, for Friday, it's going to be an 18-hour fast or 6-hour eating window. Again, from the time you stop eating your last bite of food the night before till the next day when you break your fast, it should be 18 hours. Or when you start eating the next day, you have 6-hour window to stop eating in. Okay, and you can add keto chow if you want to, and you can take a walk. Saturday is lean meats day again, okay? And that's, again, all fowl, which is chicken, turkey, duck, goose, game hens, also all the fish, shellfish, all the eggs, and limit your fat that day. On Sunday, it's going to be a BBBE day. You can add keto chow if you want to. It's resistance or lifting weights. And on Monday, it's a BBBE day, and you can add one keto chow. So every single day, if you have keto chow, if you want to use keto chow, if you like keto chow, you can add one a day, okay? If you don't and you want to stay hardcore BBBE, that's fine too. The notes below also state, besides the fact that on BBB days you eat all the ruminant animals, you also can have the bacon, all the pork, eggs, and bone broth. For the lean meats day, again, it's all the fowl, chicken, turkey, duck, goose, game hen, fish, shellfish, and all eggs, and limit your fat that day. Then the notes also state to drink coffee, tea, sparkling, and still water. Now that's Dr. Barry's suggestion, but Harry and Wendy, he and I, are also adding collagen. I have had some hair loss from the zombie apocalypse lockdown virus, or the big
both of us.
C. Both of us have. We're adding back collagen. I do have one container of unflavored collagen, but some of my others are sweetened with stevia. I am allowing for Harry and I, and you can do what you want to do. It just stopped.
Yeah, I think the battery went out on the... So keep going.
So you can add stevia if you want to. If you don't want to, I know Dr. Ken Berry suggests taking all sweeteners away. I'm keeping my stevia in the mix, and we're also keeping Zevia in the mix. And limit use of herbs and spices. Dr. Berry would prefer you just use salt, but you can have a minimal amount, a little bit of herbs and a little bit of spices. But remember, those are carbs. Those are plant-based. So as close as you can stay to the hardcore BBB, that's great. But for me, I may need a little garlic. I may need a little onion powder on my steak mixes. I may need some real salt, some of the organic seasoned salt that I have, and I'm going to use that. So it's up to you how hardcore, how strict you want to do the BBB&E. Now, notes at the very end, the very last line says, notes, fats include this month butter, tallow, lard, and duck fat. No plant-based fats allowed this month. So if you are eating keto chow and you're making it into something like a meal, a frozen meal, an ice cream type of a thing, use butter. Okay? Use your butter for that for the month. Sally sees somebody. Yes, she does. Okay.
Okay, cool. It's all right.
Anyway, you guys, we are going to post this. If you guys have any questions, please leave it in the comments below. Please know, Keto Police, we know how strict Dr. Ken Berry's BBBE protocol is, and you are welcome to absolutely do his protocol your way. You can substitute things that you need to do for you, for your diet. If you have an aversion to a specific meat, or for religious, or for health purposes, you don't want to eat one of these animal food groups such as pork, that is fine. Please make this protocol, this challenge, yours. This is not set in stone. These are suggestions for you to do that will help make your body release the water and the weight and utilize your fat for food. Now, something else that Harry and I are going to do. Dr. Berry suggests you don't need to log your food every day. And we've had a lot of people concerned because they love that we log and track our food every single day. One thing that I know for my body from all of the years, and I'm talking decades and decades of dieting, that I have to restrict my calories. Now, Ken Berry says you don't have to. I do, or I will gain weight eating this diet. I will. I know I will. So I will track my food. I'm not going to be as concerned about it. I'm not going to be concerned about the macros, but we'll share that with you all just so you can see where we are every single day. And Harry and I want to track our weight as well. As I said, we're getting well. We're coming off heavy duty medication that we took. It can still have a residual effect on us. Harry is battling chronic hip pain. He went yesterday and got his MRI done for his hip. He has an appointment on I believe it's the
28th,
7th of February. I think it's the 7th. We had to change it.
What's today?
The 20th.
Yeah, you're right.
I think it's the 7th to see an orthopedic surgeon. We had to switch it all in January because we were sick, so you couldn't go do anything. I tend to and have not had chronic pain in my hand or wrist or arm right now, and I think that's attributing to some of the things that we are taking in the morning in our morning elixir. But if you guys have any questions on this for us, please let us know, but please do not be BBBE police for Harry and I. We know what Dr. Ken Berry does,
Any questions?
and this is what we are doing. It's just like the ketogenic journey. You need to do it your way. You need to customize it for you, the food you like. Don't eat, if there's something here you don't eat, don't try to gag it down. There's plenty of things you can have. If you're a hunter and you go out and hunt, you're going to be eating a lot more game meat, right? So you need to up your fat on those days because you know how lean game meat is. I'm not telling you to go and eat elk heart, which is absolutely delicious, by the way, or liver if you don't like it. But I'm going to have liverwurst because I love liver, and Harry won't eat liver, but he'll eat liverwurst. Now, try to eat as healthy foods as possible, but if you're on a tight budget, and trust me, we went shopping this week and the meat prices are going up and up and up and up. So if you see me open up a can of Spam and have Spam and eggs, guess what? That's BBBE, and that is perfectly fine. If I open a can of chicken or a can of tuna or a can of meat that I have that has been canned and preserved, that is just fine. Hot dogs are fine. You need to do what you can eat on your budget. And if that means eating those types of meat, please feel free to do so. You do not have to go out and buy steak. You do not have to go out and buy grass-fed, grass-finished. You do not have to buy brown, cage-free, grass-fed chicken eggs. But if you can get homegrown chicken eggs, that's awesome. If you live in a rural area and you see somebody that's got eggs for sale, please go get some of those eggs because they're probably delicious. Duck eggs are fabulous. They are so good. Goose eggs are great. So please work this into your foods that you like, that you can buy, that you can purchase, and that you like to eat. Because the whole point of a lifestyle, and this is a lifestyle, is eating the foods that you like and that you enjoy and that you can afford on your budget. So if you guys have any questions, please leave a comment below. If you cannot print out this challenge off of our website or off of our Facebook group, email me and I will be happy to send you a printable copy to you. So anyway, I think that's about it. Do you have any questions, Harry?
Yeah.
Don't forget to look at the notes below, you guys, and I'm sure there are other BBB&E animals that I've maybe forgotten in your neck of the woods or in your part of the world that you can eat. If you want to eat those, please feel free to do so. Anyway, everybody, thank you for joining us. I hope everybody does the February Spring into Weight Loss BBBE Challenge. Please let me know if you're going to do hardcore, if you're going to add keto chow. Let me know what you're going to do with us on our challenge.
Yeah.
Anyway, everybody, I hope everybody joins us, and we'll see everybody tomorrow. Good night, everyone.
Don't forget to
Like, subscribe, ring the little bell, give us a thumbs up. There you go. It's because our monitor stopped working.
Yeah.
And I'm just looking at a regular little red light on the camera. What do you say, Chow? What do you say? Can you say goodnight? Say goodnight. Oops. Well, okay.
I guess she's done.
I guess she's done. Good night. Okay.